Hello, everyone. I am Sire Goku. I am back with Mega Man 7 and a special guest this time. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh, like shit, you'd ever actually do this by yourself.
Hey, you asked if you wanted to be. I asked you if you wanted to do it, and you said yes. So,
Are you kidding? I love this game. This is like one of my top favorite SNES games of all time. Period.
I can't blame you for that.
It's right up there. It's right up there with X1 through 3.
Oh, you're one of the few people that actually likes X3.
I like it. I like the audio of X3.
Yeah, I like X3. I'll get to X3 eventually on my channel. I'll get to X in general on my channel.
I like X3 just because the music is just like electric guitar for no reason.
Yeah. Speaking of the music, I do like how if you actually listen to it, if anyone's actually played Mega Man 6, the intro music that was playing earlier was actually a remix of the ending credits theme from Mega Man 6.
And this is totally not getting the androids from Dr. Giro's lab.
Yeah, it's clearly an homage to that, but
I was waiting for that. Oh no, here comes Android 16.
Also, since I'm playing this off the Anniversary Collection, they've fixed the Wily typo in the opening.
I forgot about that. Oh, by the way, here's one.
It's the only time they ever misspell Wily.
By the way, here's
reason.
here's the first game's inconsistency. This big thing.
Well, the Anniversary Collection version of 7 that I'm doing kind of desyncs there. Like, they kind of breezed through the opening a little faster than usual.
I was talking about that enemy in general.
Oh, I mean, like, size comparison, yeah,
that's the first inconsistency right there.
It's a video game. You're not gonna... On the Super Nintendo.
What, did I say 94 to 2000 in 2004? God.
Yeah, and the Anniversary Collection came out in 2004, so they show the original release date of the game and the current release date at the time that this came out. Also, this is my favorite intro theme to any intro level of any Mega Man ever.
Oh no, a slight bump in the road.
Damn it, Otto!
If only I could raise the tires higher.
If only I knew how to just rev through it.
If only this thing was a monster truck.
I love this. Also, holy shit, this is the first time it's the first time since the end credits of Mega Man 3 where we actually get to see Roll in the classic series.
Shocking.
I mean, it is kind of shocking.
I like how Mega Man I like how Rock just takes time to make a pose before actually getting out of the car. Like
Wily's escaping. Yeah, but he's escaped 6 times before. I can handle this.
It's like Mega Man, can you just stop posing? You're not pressing anyone.
No, somebody selected me in the player select screen. I have to do my
Nobody
intro
selects
pose.
you in the player select screen. They select a Robot Master.
Sire did.
Nobody selects you.
Also, okay, so
yes, Dr. Light.
So
that's
apparently
Wily
hasn't officially broken
Yes, Dr.
out
Light.
yet.
That's Rush.
No, he's trying to point to the background.
He did a very poor job.
Not as poor a job as the security that just let Wily escape.
Oh, it's like 3 androids busted in and blew up the place. Who knew?
I know, I'm joking.
Also, I like the attention to detail with the SNES Wily sprite. They actually gave him his eyebrows.
I know,
It's
right?
like, how do you do that?
So anyway, going into Mega Man 7, it plays pretty much exactly the same as Mega Man 1 through 6. You have shots, charge shot, and you can slide.
Look at Genesis,
The
you never
difference
got
is
this game.
everything is much bigger in this game compared to Mega Man 6.
Yeah, everything's bigger than literally every single NES game.
I know, that's my point. But like that's the big thing that a lot of people dislike about 7 is the sprite size is big.
Also, this is what I was talking about with inconsistency. In the intro, it was ginormous than every other building. And this is it's barely any bigger than Mega Man.
Well, if he was actually that size, this would be impossible.
No, it wouldn't.
What do you think this is, Mega Man X?
You think this is hardcore?
I mean, sure, Mega Man X2 came out the same year as this, but this is the classic series, damn it.
What, you think this is hardcore?
Damn right it is.
Mega Man needs a wall jump.
He'll never get it.
Until Smash.
Oh, hi, mysterious robot with badass music. You gonna do anything other than jump and shoot?
I'm jump and shoot man before you. Ha! I actually got a hit. I got another one.
Ah, you got me twice. Well, that's it.
Oh god. Oh god. Proto Man strategy didn't work.
Proto Man had a shield too, you know.
Oh crap! I forgot. I knew I forgot something. What if this mysterious guy was just this? It was trying to be Mega Man, but really incompetent at everything.
If he actually wasn't competent, this would be showing it.
He tries.
Base, you're gonna try and stop Wily? All you did was jump and shoot. Even Wily would be able to beat you with that.
He wouldn't need a Wily machine. He could just ram into you and he'd win.
You didn't even move, Base. You just stood there.
I like Roll's expression in the pause screen. She's like, "Wow, someone actually selected me."
I know, right?
My god.
Also, if you press select, which is in the Anniversary Collection, you have to press Z, which was kind of confusing. But this is something they don't mention in the main
Giant
game.
Eddie.
If you press select on the boss select screen, you can go to the item shop.
This always confused me. Why is the item shop shaped like Eddie?
Because the name of the shop is Big Eddie's.
That sounds like a. Not gonna lie, I hear that and that sounds like the Big Pecker's restaurant.
I think it's supposed to sound.
No,
like that.
I doubt it.
Yeah,
I'd have to look up how long Big Peckers have been around.
Yeah. Anyway, this is Otto. Apparently, he's missing a few bolts, so he can't really build as many items as should be able to.
I earn nerd
Plus,
smirch.
I only have 2 bolts right now, so I can't buy squad even if I wanted to.
I earn nerd smirch.
And I am, of course, going to go in weakness order because that's how I play every Mega Man game. So we're going to go with Burst Man first, who's clearly not Guts Man. I mean, look at that face. That's clearly not designed off a Guts Man.
He shoots bubbles. How hard could he be?
Looks at Bubble Man.
Bubble Man was also just as pathetic.
Also, apparently we shrank because these beakers in the background are fucking huge.
Either that or the area around you is just gigantic.
Maybe we somehow got warped into Rescue Rangers on NES.
No.
That was another Capcom game that was actually pretty amazing.
I'm just saying no.
I know. Man, I wish I had the Rush Jet right now so I could get that one up. I'll go for the E-Tank instead, why not?
Yay, E-Tank.
E-Tanks are back. You can only have 4 of them in this game, though, as opposed to Mega Man.
Yeah, but
2,
aren't they
where you
the
can
kind
have,
that aren't rechargeable though?
You can buy more in the. You can go to Otto's.
That's what I was talking about.
and...
That's why I was saying they're not the kind that are rechargeable though.
No, but you can always go back to Big Eddie's and buy them.
Come to Big Eddie's Bar and Grill.
Okay, fine. I'm just gonna call it the shop from now on.
No, we're just gonna call it Big Eddie's Bar and Grill. No, what penis joke are you talking about? No, don't. Just ignore it. Just ignore a sign that obviously looks like Foghorn Leghorn.
Man, I would have been awesome if I could, still have hit that fish with my bullet after it reflected off the time bomb.
I look at Mega Man's sprite when he's next to something. It kind of looks like he's getting ready to punch it.
Well, eventually he's gonna get a move where he can punch things to death
later.
Well, he had one in Mega Man 6. I don't know why he got rid of it. Why would you get rid of the power adapters, Mega Man? You're as bad as X with getting rid of all your armor upgrades.
If you say that, and then the Archie comics had to find a way to actually give it a legitimate excuse.
Wait, they gave an excuse why he lost the rush power adapter?
Yeah, they gave an excuse for why he doesn't bring enemy weapons back up. They didn't even get to the rush adapter.
Oh man!
They only went up to 4. They only went up to 4, and then they went on break.
They've been on indefinite hiatus ever since the beginning of Mega Man 3, which is kind of a shame. And yet Sonic still keeps going.
Well, Sonic's something else entirely. Sonic's
it's the same company, though.
They don't. Archie doesn't own Sonic.
Archie? They're the same. That's why they had the crossover.
Yeah, they had to get permission from both Sega and Capcom for that.
No, I thought Archie owned the comic series in general.
They
anyway.
own the comic series. They don't own the property it's based on. They still had to get permission. Yeah. Oh, goody.
Oh, yay, look, it's everyone's favorite puzzles, even though they're piss easy. I don't know why everyone complains about the block puzzles in Mega Man games. They're piss easy.
You know, every time I think of the block puzzles, it makes me laugh whenever I boot up Mega Man 9 and 10. I think it was either one of those. They had the easy mode. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that was 10.
And 10's easy mode, those block puzzles, they just form a straight line.
Nice. I was expecting you to say now that block puzzles just completely get replaced by just platforms that you can walk across.
The block puzzles are still there. They just form a straight line. Hey, a mysterious letter R.
Yes, there are 4 letters you can collect in these 4 stages, and you also notice there's only 4 stages right at the beginning. That's gonna change. That's gonna change fairly soon.
Hey, by the way, there's spoilers abound. Don't mind me.
It's a Mega Man game. Does anyone care about spoilers at this point?
Nah, probably. Dude, we live in a time where people care about spoilers for a 13-year-old game. Okay.
Good point. Anyway, well, we've got letters. They're kind of like. It's kind of like when you had to collect letters in Mega Man 5, it's just you only have to get 4 this time instead of 8. And they do not get you beat this time.
Hey, by the way, Mega Man, I thought you sank in water.
No, in this one, for some reason, you can hover.
It's amazing.
Water.
Mega Man knows buoyancy.
I think it's because there's like air bubbles on top of the water, so it was pushing you up. Hey, Burstman, are you gonna? Oh,
hey, Burstman, you actually gonna do something
hilarious if someone hacked this game to make Burstman just keep floating up there until he killed himself.
I don't think one can actually happen.
Well, no, because his energy meter doesn't show up until.
Gosh,
afterwards.
I wonder what weapon we're gonna get.
It's also the fact that this is another reason why a lot of people dislike Mega Man 7 is they consider the bosses to be a little too easy because you can get them in a pattern lock.
Hey, Big Shock!
I think it's fine.
Hey, Big Shock! You can do the exact same thing in the other game. You can do the exact same thing in the NES games.
Well, in the NES games, it didn't reset their pattern; they just did extra damage.
Oh wait! I'm sorry. That was my mistake. Sorry, I just ate.
That's okay, no problem. No, I mean, it's a legitimate complaint that I can understand why people would have. Like, it makes the game too easy if you can just get bosses in a pattern lock. But at the same time, I mean, it's still really easy to slip up a jump here and, you know, get hit here. It's not my fault Burstman's weak to the charge shot.
I wouldn't really call it a weakness. More like that's what happens when everybody gets hit with a charge shot.
No, it's more specifically Burstman, because if you use charge shots on the other bosses, it doesn't get them in a pattern lock.
I think there might have been a ROM hack somewhere that actually takes out the stun locking of the bosses.
The only ROM hack of this game that I know of is the NES demake.
I have to look it up.
And to be fair, I do like the NES demakes of Mega Man 8 and of Mega Man 7 and 8, but I just don't see why it makes the games better.
Just look at this, and it's like, wow, Mega Man, what happened to you? Did somebody pee on you?
God damn it! I do like how it like makes Mega Man sound like really stupid whenever he comes back. Like, hey, this weapon does this, right? Like, yes.
So somebody messed with your memory chip, didn't it? Sorry, the warp always messes with my brain.
I've never actually used this weapon before. You never had to ask before.
You just used it.
Anyway, that's part 1. Well, see you guys for part 2, where it's going to be a lot more than just 2 hopefully it's going to be more interesting than just a water stage.
Mega Man, you stupid pecker.
What?